So the whole thing was not only a pleasure in terms of, okay, here's a song, let's make it, let's breathe some life into this and record it, but also just such a good time to work with them because they're so great. So yeah, it was a really fun time. And then of course I brought in my my bass player, Dave Sutton. He played on the EP, all of the bass is him. And then all of the drum tracks are Mark Slutsky, who's my drummer.
Okay.
So everybody who plays with me also played on the EP.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then, the background vocals were done by Nicole Washington, who is awesome too. And we did a gig at Hotel Cafe for like sort of the record release, and she was at that gig with me too. So yeah, they're all amazing talents in their own right. It's great to have the honor to play with them all.
You mentioned earlier that music for you is a little more organic than pre-planned, but I'm going to ask anyway. What's next? Are you thinking that far ahead? Do you have songs kind of in the can, ready to go for the next turn, or are you not thinking that far yet?
Well, no. I guess in some ways I always am, because it feels to me like, as I said, and I'm sure this is true for many people, it's like you don't know exactly when they will start to arrive on the scene, new music, but I feel excited about what I will write next. I have a couple that I've started, but nothing that's completed, and I'm looking forward to the next group of songs, because it'll be a new time. This group of songs really is super reflective of this time, the politics of this time, the kind of intense last few years of what's going on in our country, and a lot of it is, the themes are political pretty much. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the next group, I don't know that I'm sure that there'll be elements of that, because that's kind of where I live in terms of my writing, but other elements have come in, and there's transitions are being made and things are changing, and so I look forward to it. So I don't know for sure how quickly it will evolve, but I know that I'm excited about what will be happening next, and I hope it won't be too much longer before I release something else, because there are smaller groups of songs.
Sure.
So,
yeah. So Blur has been out since the spring, a couple months, right?
A couple months.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact release date, but I'd say a couple months sounds about right.
And where can folks find the record, listen to your music, get in touch if they want to talk to you more about the process and what you've got?
Yeah, so I know that it's up on Spotify, it's iTunes, it's MaureenToth.com is the website, Reverb Nation. Any of those avenues can get you there, and I think probably a few others, which I'll double check and get to you after I've looked a little bit more closely. But your normal channels. It's been a really fun process, and I hope people like what they hear, because I really enjoyed making it. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's MaureenToth.com, is that right, for the website?
Yep, MaureenToth.com. And that website will have most of the other various links and things that are needed to find the music.
Yeah, awesome, cool. Well, we wish you the best with it, and what's to come as well. And I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for taking the time as well. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys giving me a shout.
Thanks again for tuning in to this episode of Americana Music Profiles. Find us on iTunes at Americana Music Profiles and on the internet at AmericanaRhythm.com.